I I feel like this is a video I need to make. I think it's about time someone starts talking about this. And I know for a fact I'm going to get some sort of backlash for this. I don't care. I really don't care. Why do I even have these on? I don't want to make this video, but I think I really have to. I really have to make this video. And I do believe that I am going to get an influx of backlash in different ways. I know I don't even have 200 subscribers yet. I'm so small in the game of YouTube, but I feel like I have to make this video. And there's many reasons why I have to make this video. To give a little bit of context to the situation, about 3 weeks ago, I came across a video that says copy and paste YouTube Shorts and earn money 2023, and in parentheses it says $115,000 a month proof. And by watching this video, it has come to my attention. It's come to my attention that there's people out there who are just taking TikToks, copy and pasting them to YouTube, and they're making bank for free, just making bank. No creativity necessary. Zero effort. This video shows a step-by-step on how to remove a TikTok watermark, dub it over with just slightly different music, hashtag the out of it, and just make it go ballistically viral, basically. Someone else's content, though, under your name, and you're getting paid for it. And it struck me in such a way. I know some people don't think it's that deep. A lot of people are here on YouTube just trying to make a bag. They're trying to get big. They're trying to do something, quote unquote, easy and make money off of it. But it's so bad with me. And what's so hard about this is I look up then copy and paste shorts in YouTube, and there are hundreds and hundreds of videos, and I mean it, hundreds and hundreds of videos on how to copy and paste other people's work and make it your own. This is literally the definition of copyright. Like this is quite literally the definition of copyright. And once again, I understand a lot of people don't think it's that deep. I understand it. But some people just do not understand how truly bad this is. This influx of cheating and thieving is killing creativity. It's killing the dream to want to entertain and make people laugh and make people enjoy something. I remember the first time I started watching YouTube, and call me one of those 90s kids. I remember a YouTuber named Olin Rogers. Now, Olin Rogers would make some of the funniest skits, and all he would have to do is just sit in a chair and tell his stories. And he loved it. He loved making YouTube content. He absolutely loved it. And everyone else did too. He had some of the funniest, most underrated YouTube videos imaginable. He's just got such a unmatchable energy. It's just the best thing in the world. And I remember watching videos like that. I'm like, man, that would be so much fun. That'd be so much fun to go make videos that people enjoy. They get a little escape from life for a little bit. And he hadn't made a YouTube in a video in a long while. And he comes back and apologizes to everyone because he lost his creative spark, so to speak. And so, and he finally posts a new video years after chasing this money dream, because he was working on a TV show, and he realized that he had been doing this whole thing for the wrong reasons. And now he's back on making funny stories that people just eat up. And I'll give one more story and then I'll get back to this. But there's this group of YouTubers that I really like. You probably know them. Their names are like Soup, McNasty, Smitty, Blarg, Grizzy. One of my YouTube buddies named Yankboy, he introduced me to them. The time that I was introduced to this pack of guys was when I was starting out my days in the military. And those days were just some of the darkest days I've been in. I mean it. And what these guys do is they just unfiltered, stupid comedy. They say whatever comes to their head, and they helped me so much through some of my darkest times of my life. Made me realize that, maybe my really fucked up humor is not as bad as as people make it out to be, or I'm not alone. And so that's why I make this content I do now, because I want to make people happy and feel not alone. But with this decrease in creativity, this trend to just use social media for a monetary establishment, it actually kind of rocks me to my core a little bit. I want to make people get a break from life, because it's hard, it's stupid, it's... The reason why I decided to make this video is because 2 days ago, I was watching just a regular YouTube video, and up pops this ad that is teaching people to copy and paste from TikTok to YouTube and just make bank. That's an actual ad on YouTube. And after I watched that video, I felt sick to my stomach, because I still believe in this YouTube dream. Not to get big or to make so much money that it hurts to walk. It's killing creativity. It's killing that dream. The reason why I say some of you are probably going to hate me for it is because some of you are going to be so convicted by this. This semi-new trend on how to just use YouTube as an extreme monetary establishment is so hurtful. I mean, we literally went to school for this. We literally went to school to learn on how to not use someone else's work for our credit. There's a reason why we have a works cited page. It's so we could give credit to the real person who made it and actually thought up those things and put it up on paper originally instead of us. It's borderline illegal, but because YouTube has such an algorithm and a copyright instance of way that they're not going to crack down on this. Which leads me to ask the question, why am I even making YouTube? Like, why am I doing this? If all I'm going to put out is just going to be quite literally copy pasted. I'm making YouTube shorts right now. And if my stuff becomes so enjoyable by other people that it gets big, my stuff is going to be copy and pasted. Copy and pasted for monetary value for other people. Other people are going to probably make a lot more money off of my content than I ever will on my own content. That's not okay. In my opinion, that is just not okay. I have no understanding of why these people think it is perfectly fine and actually praised to steal. I understand how tempting it is. The reason why this strikes me in such a hard way is not because there's going to be a decrease in creativity. It struck me so hard because of how tempted I was to do it myself. I watched that video and I thought through the entire thing in my own head of, wow, you could get really big by just simply going to find niche categories in TikTok and just doubling on that. Bringing it over to YouTube, copy and paste, easy. I wouldn't have to do nearly as much time as I put towards editing just 15-minute long YouTube videos. I would not have to spend as much time, making original YouTube content or actually having fun with my friends. I can make hundreds of thousands of dollars in 3 to 6 months. Easy. And because of how big of a temptation it is for me, is probably the reason why so many people run to it. And so two content creators who are teaching people on how to do this to just make that easy money, get that bag real quick. Congrats. You're fucking it up for everyone else. You're stealing and you're not adding anything to life. Are you proud? What is there to be proud of? I mean, good job. You made $100,000 these past couple months stealing. Congrats. I'm being harsh right now because someone needs to tell you these things. You need to understand that what you're doing right now is so hurtful to the people around you. How do you think the content creators that you're stealing from, how do you think they feel? All you're doing is copying what they made. You're just putting maybe some slightly different music over it or something like that. And you're making bank. Like, good job. Proud of you. The parents are too. So yeah, I am harsh because no one else is going to tell you this. I don't have respect for you. If you do, I'm sorry. I just don't. Because I spent maybe a total of 6 to 7 hours editing my last video. Now, granted, I'm still learning on how to edit videos and do it in a fashion that I really love how to do them. I'll string it out for a couple days. I only put out one YouTube video per week. Like, that's it. I'm especially because I'm going through school right now full time to study to become an aerospace engineer. Like, I'm putting free time to YouTube because I enjoy it. I love it so much. I love making videos that make people laugh. And you're stealing from me. You're stealing from the other people around us that enjoy it so much more than you do. And you're putting them in the dirt. Thank you. So what I'm going to say about all this is I really hope that you guys can gather some sort of heart to stop. Stop stealing. Stop stealing. Stop copy and pasting. I know you're probably not going to because YouTube is not going to crack down on it and you're not going to get caught. But there's a really good word to be said for people who are original, who make their own content. There's a good word to be said for people who still enjoy making people laugh and making people enjoy things in awe. Once again, yeah, you probably don't think it's not that deep. Come on, Donnie, get your head out of your butt. Well, it is. It is for me. It's quite personal for me, actually, because I have a dream to get people out of where they are mentally. Let them know that they're not alone. But that dream is being bullied. So I request of you all to stop stealing. Stop copy pasting. Go be original. Go create. How much pride would you have in something that you made it all by yourself? What happened to those YouTube days where having original content was just highly looked upon? You had a crazy idea and you actually put it into effect. You made a YouTube video about it. You edited it. You spent hours thinking about it. You probably watched its analytics go skyrocket. And the joy of that, because you created it yourself and you enjoyed the entire process. Why can't we have that again? I'm just gonna end it with this. Will you be happy when you have all that money and you didn't earn it? Something to think about. Just something to think about.